Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, where did the time go? One day, you're running around effortlessly, and the next, you're wondering why your energy doesn't last as long as it used to. Maybe your joints feel a little stiffer, your skin isn't as vibrant, or you just don't bounce back as quickly after a long day. But here's the thing, aging doesn't have to feel like a slow decline. In fact, with the right choices, you can feel stronger, sharper, and more alive than you have in years. And one of the easiest ways to do that? The food you eat. Most people don't realize that the right foods can literally slow down aging from the inside out. We're not just talking about looking younger. We're talking about having more energy, better brain function, stronger bones, and a body that moves with ease. Because the truth is, the foods you eat after 65 matter more than ever before. So today we're diving into 6 of the most overlooked foods that can help you fight aging and keep you feeling vibrant. And no, we're not talking about some exotic superfood you have to order online. These are simple, everyday foods that you can start eating right now to make a real difference in how you feel. Let's start with something small but mighty: nuts. Now, you might already eat nuts from time to time, but here's why they deserve a daily spot in your diet. Nuts, especially almonds, walnuts, and Brazil nuts, are packed with healthy fats, antioxidants, and essential minerals that your body needs as you age. They help protect your heart, reduce inflammation in your joints, and even support brain health. Ever noticed that people who regularly eat nuts seem to have glowing skin and fewer wrinkles? That's because nuts are loaded with vitamin E, which helps keep your skin hydrated and elastic. And if you struggle with stiffness or arthritis, the healthy fats in walnuts can calm inflammation and help your joints move more smoothly. The best part? You don't need a lot. A small handful of nuts a day, just about an ounce, is enough to give you all these benefits. But here's the key: skip the salted and roasted versions. Go for raw or lightly toasted nuts to get the maximum nutrients without the added sodium. Now, while nuts help your body from the outside in, let's talk about something that works on your bones and muscles: dark, leafy greens. You might already know that vegetables are good for you, but when it comes to fighting aging, not all veggies are created equal. Dark leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are absolute powerhouses for your body. First, they're loaded with calcium and vitamin K, 2 things your bones desperately need as you get older. A lot of people focus on dairy for bone health, but did you know that leafy greens actually contain more absorbable calcium than milk? That means your body can use it better to keep your bones strong and prevent fractures. And if you've ever had moments where you forget why you walked into a room, greens can help with that too. They're packed with folate, which has been linked to better memory and sharper thinking. In fact, studies show that people who eat leafy greens regularly have brains that function 11 years younger than those who don't. So how can you eat more of them without getting bored? Try adding a handful of spinach to your morning eggs, blend some kale into a smoothie, or sauté Swiss chard with a little olive oil and garlic for a delicious side dish. Small changes like this make a huge difference in the long run. Now that we've talked about nuts for heart and brain health and leafy greens for bones and memory, let's move on to something even more exciting: a food that can actually help you live longer while tasting delicious. If I told you there's a food that has been scientifically linked to a longer life, would you believe me? And no, it's not some rare, expensive superfood. It's something that's been around for centuries and is actually delicious. I'm talking about berries. Strawberries, blueberries, raspberries. These little fruits are like nature's anti-aging medicine. They're packed with antioxidants, which help protect your cells from damage and slow down the effects of aging. Ever wonder why some people seem to age gracefully while others develop wrinkles, memory problems, and achy joints much faster? A big part of that comes down to oxidative stress, basically the wear and tear on your body from things like pollution, processed foods, and even stress itself. Berries fight that damage at the cellular level. Blueberries, in particular, have been linked to improving memory and brain function in older adults. Researchers have found that people who regularly eat blueberries actually perform better on cognitive tests and have a lower risk of developing dementia. That means a simple handful of berries each day could help you stay sharp and focused for years to come. And let's not forget about heart health. The natural compounds in berries, especially anthocyanins, have been shown to lower blood pressure and keep your arteries flexible, reducing your risk of heart disease. Since heart disease is one of the biggest health threats after 65, adding berries to your diet is one of the easiest and tastiest ways to protect yourself. Now let's talk about how to eat more berries without making it complicated. You can sprinkle them over your morning oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or just eat them as a snack. If fresh berries aren't available, frozen berries work just as well. Just make sure they don't have added sugar. Now that we've covered how nuts support brain and joint health, leafy greens protect bones and memory, and berries fight aging at the cellular level, let's move on to something that most people don't get enough of, but could change the way your body feels from the inside out. I'm talking about fatty fish. Now before you say, "I don't like fish," hear me out. Salmon, sardines, and mackerel are some of the most powerful foods you can eat for brain, joint, and heart health. And the reason? Omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s are a type of healthy fat that your body needs, but can't make on its own. That means you have to get them from food. And after 65, omega-3s become even more important because they help reduce inflammation, which is one of the biggest causes of stiff joints, brain fog, and even heart disease. If you've ever woken up with achy knees, stiff fingers, or a back that takes a while to loosen up, chances are inflammation is playing a role. The omega-3s in fish work like natural lubricants for your joints, helping to ease stiffness and keep your body moving smoothly. And let's talk about brain health. Studies show that people who eat fish at least once a week have a lower risk of Alzheimer's and dementia. That's because the healthy fats in fish keep brain cells strong and help protect against memory loss. If you're not a big fan of fish, don't worry. You don't need to eat it every day. Even 1 or 2 servings a week can make a difference. And if you just can't do fish, you can get omega-3s from chia seeds, flax seeds, or walnuts. But fish is by far the most effective source. So now we've covered 4 foods that help you fight aging from the inside out: nuts for heart and brain health, leafy greens for bones and memory, berries for cell protection, and fatty fish for joints and brain function. But there's still one more food that might surprise you, and it's something you might already have in your kitchen. We've covered some powerful foods so far: nuts for brain and joint health, leafy greens for strong bones and memory, berries for cellular protection, and fatty fish for inflammation and heart health. But there's one more food that might surprise you. It's yogurt. Now I know what you might be thinking. How can something as simple as yogurt help me fight aging? But here's the thing. After 65, one of the biggest challenges your body faces is digestive health. As we age, our gut bacteria change, and that can lead to all kinds of problems: weaker immunity, nutrient absorption issues, and even mood swings. That's where probiotics come in. Yogurt is one of the best sources of natural probiotics, which are the good bacteria your gut needs to stay balanced. A healthy gut doesn't just improve digestion, it also supports your immune system, helps reduce inflammation, and even improves mood and brain function. Ever heard the phrase gut feeling? There's real science behind that. Your gut is directly connected to your brain through something called the gut-brain axis. That means a healthy gut can actually improve memory, focus, and even reduce anxiety and depression. But not all yogurts are created equal. If you're eating the sugary, fruit-flavored ones, you're missing out on the benefits. The best choice? Plain Greek yogurt or unsweetened yogurt with live probiotics. If you want more flavor, add a handful of berries and a drizzle of honey. That way, you get gut-boosting probiotics and antioxidants all in one. And if dairy isn't your thing, don't worry. There are great non-dairy options like kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, or miso that also provide the same gut-boosting benefits. So now that we've talked about 5 incredible foods, let's finish strong with one that might just be the easiest and most powerful of them all, and that's water. Now, I know it sounds too simple, but dehydration is one of the most overlooked causes of aging-related issues, from fatigue and joint pain to memory loss and dry skin. Most people don't even realize they're slightly dehydrated every single day. Here's something interesting. After 60, your body's thirst signals start to weaken. That means you might not feel thirsty, even when your body actually needs water. And when that happens, it affects everything: your energy, your digestion, even your ability to think clearly. Just drinking more water can help keep your skin looking healthier, improve circulation, and keep your joints lubricated. In fact, studies show that staying hydrated can even reduce your risk of urinary tract infections, kidney problems, and constipation. All things that become more common after 65. The easiest way to tell if you're drinking enough water? Look at your urine. If it's dark yellow, you need more water. If it's pale or light yellow, you're on the right track. And here's a simple trick. Start your morning with a full glass of water before anything else. That one habit alone can wake up your metabolism, hydrate your body, and set the tone for the rest of the day. So now let's take a quick look at everything we covered today. You don't need fancy superfoods or expensive supplements to fight aging. You just need the right foods: nuts to keep your brain sharp and joints strong, leafy greens for strong bones and better memory, berries to protect your cells from aging, fatty fish to reduce inflammation and keep your heart healthy, yogurt to boost gut health and immunity, water to keep your entire body running smoothly. These small, simple changes can make a massive difference in how you feel, how you move, and how well you age. Now, here's what I want you to do. Pick one of these foods and add it to your daily routine. It doesn't have to be complicated, just one small step at a time. And if you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments. Which of these foods are you already eating, and which one will you start adding today? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video on staying healthy and independent as you age. Here's to living strong, healthy, and happy, no matter your age.